Hello and welcome to Manchester and welcome to Angel Square, the home of the Co-op. Our Co-op is a slightly different business, owned by millions of members who have a say in how we do things. We're the UK's fifth biggest food convenience retailer, the #1 funeral care provider, and have a growing legal business. This is a story about how change management got turned and flipped upside down. And let's hand over to Hassan to get this story started.
Thanks, Jordan. So our response to COVID-19 was critical to support our customers and members over the last year, in particular across online food and e-commerce and funeral care business. Teams are releasing code more frequently, breaking down changes into smaller chunks, so our current framework and tools couldn't cope with the volume, resulting in longer wait times and a backlog of changes. Our first step was empowering our teams and developing a culture based on mutual trust. We wanted to operate in a lean way, reducing the waste, saving team time, and identifying areas no longer fit for purpose. Key to the success of the project was driving from change management towards a path of change enablement. And here's Poonam to tell you more about the challenges we faced in our journey.
Thanks, Hassan. This is a conversation that we had with the change management team. Hi Ed, I wanted to talk to you about introducing standard change to our customer platform service team. How do you feel about that?
What do you mean by standard change?
So standard change in our world would be a pre-approved change, so the system would automatically approve these. The reason we wanted to do this is because the engineers have given us feedback that they want to deploy faster, and we think this is the best way.
So it's approved by the system. Sounds risky. Is there enough governance?
It does sound risky, but we do have really good testing pipelines, and we trust our engineers.
Okay. It sounds interesting, but it does go against the current change management process.
That's true, but I know someone who can take on the challenge.
Challenge accepted.
Our change form is located on Jira. I'm just going to raise a standard change here. Once the change has been raised, it will send a notification into our Slack channel. Just put a tick on that to let the other members of the team know I'm dealing with it. So the change has already been approved by the system. What we would do as a team is just have a quick look at the change, look at the time it's happening, whether there's any outages we need to communicate to the wider team, and just make sure that everything's good to go.
And now I'll be handing over to Sunny.
So Sunny, what frameworks and school of thought did you and the team use to help with this service innovation?
Oh, such a great question. I mean, it was an absolute mixed bag of practices that we used. We looked towards concepts from Lean, we took the Agile methodology, and we looked towards best practice from service management and modern service management in ITIL 4. I think it was really important for us to work in a way that our engineering teams were, so looking towards DevOps as well and try to incorporate some of those philosophies into our ways of working. We took our user requirements from delivery managers, from product managers, and from our engineering staff, because ultimately it was going to be those folks who were using the change form. So making sure we incorporated their requirements through user stories, but then iterating on that, getting out proof of concept first, building on that to getting out a minimum viable product, and using kind of lean practices to make sure that we were getting rid of any waste and ensuring that the stuff we were adding was of value only. So that was really important to us. And incorporating and blending all these things with modern service management practices, such as the guiding principles from ITIL 4. So starting where you are, optimizing and automating, and collaborating and promoting visibility was key to the success of this service innovation project. And now I'm going to hand over to Dave to talk about how all these methodologies work together to enable the Co-op to have business value and the outcomes that we saw.
Thanks, Sonny. Now I'm going to bring to life the success we've had. Have you forgot your membership card?
I have, yeah.
You know you don't need it anymore.
Really?
Look at the app. We've released a feature where you've got a QR code. You can basically scan it in the till. No need for your membership card anymore. And if you remember, you'll notice rewards that will get added to your account. During the pandemic, we released a feature quickly and safely that allowed members to donate the rewards to people that might need it more. Basically what I'm saying is we can respond to market changes faster than ever. Over to you, Jack Nasser.
Thank you, Dave. We'll start by reporting that we achieved a 99% change success rate, which is a testament to our robust processes. We removed duplication of effort by using our change tools more effectively. It was so successful that the process got written into group policy. We've replaced our local cab with smarter communication methods, for example, using Slack channels, which still fulfill this original purpose. We follow a continuous delivery model. This means a lot more smaller changes, reducing the risk of large stacked changes. We now have readily available data metrics and reporting availability. This helps us with trend analysis. Incidentally, we approved 1,800 change requests last year and also reduced our lead time to raise and approve a change by up to 85%. We have a standard change. This means that they're pre-approved. This transformation took us around a year to complete. This reduced change admin by 10 working days a year. We've been so great at this that our team is now categorized as a high-performing service, and we've helped other teams in the business incorporate our change enablement practices.
To say we're not done is an understatement. We've got ambitions to make things even better with improved automation and integration with DevOps tools. Bringing innovation into service management means taking risks. Our team wasn't afraid to disrupt this space, but importantly, we embrace change and influence others to do the same. This wasn't just about implementing technology, but having the self-belief as a team that service management can enable new ways of working in the world of DevOps and Agile, changing its perception forever. And that's how change management got flip-turned upside down.